What's going on, guys? Welcome back to United View. Hope everyone is doing very well. We are here. We are indeed back. And if we are back, it can only mean one thing. We are back with some breaking news.
Breaking news.
Indeed, we do have some breaking news that Bruno Fernandes, after much speculation over the last couple of days, I say speculation, probably the better word is reporting that he had put pen to paper on a new contract. Manchester United have indeed now confirmed that the Manchester United captain is staying with a new contract until June 2027 with the option of a further year. We've got the quotes right here from Manchester United in an official statement that was released in the last few minutes at the time of recording this video. It begins by saying Bruno Fernandes has signed a new contract that will extend his stay with Manchester United until the 30th of June 2027 with the option for a further year. The club captain has scored 79 goals and contributed 67 assists in his 234 appearances for the club. Fernandes, who has already won 3 Samet Busby Player of the Year awards, has created more chances than any other Premier League player since he joined United in January 2020. Now, we do have some quotes from the Manchester United captain himself. Bruno Fernandes has said, "Everybody knows the passion I have for Manchester United. I understand the responsibility and significance of wearing this shirt and the levels of dedication and desire required to represent this incredible club. I have had already so many special moments here already, hearing my name sung from the Stretford end, scoring a hat-trick against Leeds, leading the team out at Old Trafford on European nights, and lifting trophies at Wembley. But I wouldn't have signed this contract if I didn't believe that my best moments in a United shirt are still to come." He then says, "From the discussions with the football leadership and manager, it is clear how determined everyone is to fight for major trophies in the years ahead. I can see how positive the future is going to be, and I'm relishing leading this team forward." We also have some quotes from the Manchester United sporting director Dan Ashworth. He has said, "Bruno has performed at such a high level with remarkable consistency since he arrived at Manchester United. He is a brilliant leader, driving the daily standards and inspiring the players and staff to perform at the highest levels every day. Bruno's dedication to the club epitomizes what it takes to be a United player. He remains pivotal to everything that we want to achieve here, and we look forward to working together to deliver the success that this club demands." So those are the quotes from Bruno Fernandes, from Dan Ashworth. Obviously, a lot of pictures on social media as well of Bruno Fernandes with the Manchester United manager, Erik ten Hag, with Dan Ashworth, also with the Manchester United CEO, Omar Barada. And, it puts to bed a story that wasn't really, a story that was spiraling out of control or anything like that. It must be stressed. I mean, if you want to look at the timeline of it, there was, rumours, rumblings towards the end of the season, wasn't there, suggesting that, Bruno maybe wanted to talk with Ineos, or maybe other clubs were starting to be interested in Bruno, whether it was Bayern Munich, whether it was clubs in Saudi Arabia, whether it was clubs in Italy like Juventus, teams like that. And initially we kind of sort of poo-pooed him, didn't we? Say, I don't really think there's much in that. And then next thing you know, he's in a meeting with Ineos at Carrington. And it's kind of somewhat similar, I suppose, to the Wayne Rooney situation way back when of where's the club going? We're currently 8th in the league. Yes, we're in an FA Cup final, but Ineos have come in. They're making changes. Are we going in the right direction? I'm at an age now where I really do have to think, what's my legacy going to be? What am I going to achieve in my career? I mean, I'm 29 years old. I still want to compete for trophies. I want to win trophies. Is that something I can do here? And Ineos laid out their plan, their desires to keep him. And then it became, I think, somewhat of a moot point. I mean, I know that we heard some rumblings of maybe so-and-so might be interested, but I don't think that ever really, there was much sort of stock to that one. And if he was ever on the fence about whether or not he should sign a new contract or anything like that, I think he would probably look at the transfer window and go, oh yeah, actually, look at these people that have been brought in above me, first of all, that have been handling these negotiations, and now look at the players that we're bringing in. Maybe they are living up to their words, Ineos, about what they really want to achieve at United. Now, it's going to be really interesting. As of right now, we don't have the specifics in terms of reporting on what his salary looks like, what his wages look like, or anything like that. Of course, once we get that information, we'll discuss it in a future video. I can understand why he would probably want a new contract in the sense of from a wage point of view, if he's looking above him, who earns more than me? And it's not about pocket watching, but, if who earns more than me, and he looks at Mason Mount, he looks at Jadon Sancho, he looks at Marcus Rashford, he looks at Casemiro, he would, I think rightfully so, I'm the captain of this team. I've contributed, as it was pointed out in the statement, I've created more chances and assists since coming into the Premier League back 4 years ago. I hardly ever miss matches. I play through the pain barrier. You can always rely on me, good, bad, or indifferent. I'll be there. I think I deserve to be on more than them. Now, I suppose the big money question to that is how much more? Is it going to be breaking this wage structure that Ineos are trying to put in place? We've seen high earners leave in the last couple of years, and I suppose the worry could be that could be all for naught if Manchester United, absolutely smash it again and give him a huge salary increase. We'll have to wait and see indeed what those numbers do look like. But I know Bruno's a divisive figure, and I know that some people think we'd be better off without him. We've spoken about it so much recently. I would really recommend to go watch the red carpet. We discussed it there. Flex, KG, myself, Adam and Saeed. That I think with Bruno Fernandes I think it's going to be a situation with him is we don't realize what we've got until we don't have it anymore. The amount that he has contributed to Manchester United over 4 years in some difficult periods as well means a lot. And if he was playing with people that could maybe finish his chances more often than not, I think his numbers would be unbelievably better. And even last season, people are like, Bruno didn't do very well last season. Even in his worst, even in a bad season for Bruno Fernandes, he was still putting numbers on the board, still getting goals, still getting assists. I think narrowly Rasmus Højlund was our top goal scorer in terms of being right next to Bruno last season. So I think he does deserve a new contract. I think probably it would mean that he's going to really be sort of seeing out the large majority of his career really at Manchester United. I mean, if you're looking at 2027, well, that's a 3-year extension plus an option of an extra year. So let's say hypothetically it was 4 years. Bruno Fernandes could be at Manchester United until he's 34, something like that. So the prime years of his career have been spent and will be spent at Manchester United. And I think that's really exciting. I think it's yet another statement of intent by Ineos this summer. Signing 4 players. We're going to sign more, by the way. We have not stopped signing players just yet. Players have been moved on. Hopefully more high-profile names will be moved on. But you've given the captain a new contract. I don't think you have to worry about a similar situation to like a Marcus Rashford gets a new contract. Is his form going to drop off or anything like that? He's Bruno Fernandes. For 4 years, he's been at that level. Consistency. So I don't think we have to worry about that either. I think it really does show a desire by Ineos that, there was, again, rumblings towards the end of last season, beginning of the summer, and Bruno's tied down, done. And it's not even a thing to worry about. And it's also a captain showing his commitment. You look at your teammates and the players around you, and that's what you want from your captain. You want commitment. You want desire. You want your captain to be leading by example. Bruno does just that. And I think he can turn around and say to his teammates, look, I'm committed to this project. I'm committed to this team. I'm committed to these fans. I want to be here, and I want to be here to win things. We got a taste of it when it came to the FA Cup. I mean, I know that he wasn't officially the captain when we won the Carabao Cup, but he was officially the captain when it came to the FA Cup towards the end of last season, and I think he'll want to do the same. So I'm very happy by this news. I'm, again, not totally surprised by it. It had been rumblings the last few days, but he's put pen to paper, and now I guess all eyes turn to what happens next when it comes to transfers. Are we going to be getting Manuel Ugarte? A bit like, with everything that happened with the stuff yesterday, with the De Ligt, with the Mazraoui, and now with the re-signing of Bruno's new contract. You start feeling a bit greedy. Look at us being so gluttonous. Okay, on to the next one. What's next? Maybe it's Manuel Ugarte. We shall see. But guys, if we get any more information on Bruno's new deal, if we get any more information on any more transfers, of course, we will be live. We will be here. We will be live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. for another episode of the Transfer View. Reminder, if you haven't checked it out already, the What the Devil podcast with the guys from United District is out now, so be sure to check that out too. And of course, if we get any more information, I shall be here. I'm out of here. Peace.